So I promised Chev ages ago that I would do a video on how you connect your access controller to the PC now and get all the buttons to work, or majority of the buttons to work, which I always forget about. And today I'm going to show you real quick. First, you've got to make sure it's plugged in with your cable. Then you come to this website, Chev, and people watching, called, I'm on the wrong scene, helps if I show it correctly. You go to this website, PlayStation Access Controller Profile Editor. Connect controller. Then it helps if I move my face. We'll do this thing. My face is still in the way. Let's move out of the way. Go down there, face. Now chat's in the way still. Okay, chat's just going to sit there. So then click on this bad boy here. It goes Access Controller. Connect. Load controller. And now you have all these different profiles. What I do is my stick on the left. So work out what side your stick is on. My stick's on my left. And whilst it's on your left, you then can go onto here and work out all your profile. Obviously stick on the left, left stick. And now I literally go on here and go circle, cross. I basically make my way down here on all these options, making sure they are all full. I am a left stick kind of guy. And again, circle, cross, triangle, square, up, down, left, right, L1, R1. Basically, make sure all these are full. Chev, I'm recording this for YouTube for you right now. Chev is in chat. Chev, I remembered to do it. So I'm recording it now while streaming. I'm going to shove it on YouTube so you can watch from the beginning. So then once you've done that again, go on your third profile again. Stick on the left stick, whichever orientation you have it in. And again, circle, cross, triangle, square, up, down. Oh, I can't. What's that? Up, down, left, right, R1, R2. When you've done that and you've set up all three profiles, oh, I've got stick on the right there. I don't want that. Ugh, stick on the left. Save to controller. Boom. Now we load up our favorite program in the whole world, Joy2Key. I don't do these custom YouTube videos for everybody. Okay, there we go. I'm going to create a new profile just for now. Just for blank. I'm going to call this blankety blank. Blank. I think I have got a YouTube video on my channel somewhere that does explain Joy2Key. And now we spam our access controller and we should start seeing all the buttons glowing. Depending on where we are spamming. I can't show you at the same time because my hand cam isn't showing. Let me get my hand cam up and we can see both at the same time. So if I now shove that there and demonstrate again. If I now spam on here, oh, it helps if I actually click on it. They all then glow after this profile. And if we go up and down, click down on shift, all these buttons work. And they should work. And then it's just about going through each button, what you want each button to do, and assigning it to a keyboard on your keyboard. A key binding on your keyboard, should I say, sorry. So what's that? That's left on the keyboard. Left stick is obviously left on the stick. Click on the function. Make that A. This is why I always forget what WASD is. Right is D. It is D, isn't it? D. Up is W. And then down is S. Okay, now we've got all that. If we just load up a little document. Where's it gone? What's it called? Notepad. I can now use my joystick and it will do all the WASD stuff. Now, you just follow each button and follow that process of pushing your button, seeing it glow, and then changing your profile like that. Hopefully, that should now be how you set up your access controller to work on PC with all the buttons working. Chev, I hope that helps. Let me show you on Steam what you might have to do quickly, Chev. So this is an additional thing you might have to do if you're still having issues with Steam using your access controller. So if we go onto library, home, if you go onto any game, let's just we'll use Alien Tavern as an example. Go onto Alien Tavern or whatever game you want to go onto. So you go onto settings, properties, controller, and then on here, disable Steam input. Completely disable it. It should not listen to any input from the controller and purely from Joy2Key trying to use the controller. If that makes sense. It shouldn't listen to the controller, it should just listen to your inputs from Joy2Key. And right now it's my gaming time. Let's load up Minecraft and absolutely go and destroy some blocks.